Hi everybody, welcome back, and it's time for a mod showcase with me, Sid, and today we are looking at the gun customization mod, which is a mod I've been using quite a lot on the Infamy Modern Warfare series. And I realise I've used it an awful lot, but I've never really given it a kind of review once over. Now, it's a huge mod. The gun customization mod itself is a core mod, and there are effectively gun packs which can be added over the top. So this is the set gun pack that it comes with Infamy. So let's get on. Well, one thing you are going to need for this mod is iron. You are going to need metric crap tons of iron. Now the first thing you have to make is these things, which are box parts, which are basically 4 iron, 4 redstone and gold. Relatively cheap. You're going to need 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18 of those. If you make all the gun boxes, one of these is optional. So you're going to need these. Once you've got those, the very first thing you're going to want to make is a weapon box. Now, this is a weapon box. It's iron block, 4 iron and 4 gun parts makes you a weapon box. You go in there, you click on info, it tells you what gun you want to make and how much it's going to cost. I've got a whole load of stuff in my inventory ready for this. Once you've got your guns, you then come along and you need to make a mag box. Now the mag box is an iron block again, more iron, more gun box parts, makes you the mag box, and when you put your gun into the mag box, it will then give you the info on how much iron you're going to need to make the magazines. The third box you are going to need is the bullet box. Now the bullet box is, again, would you believe, an iron block, some iron and some box parts. And when you put the magazine in there, it will tell you how much iron and how much gunpowder you need to make the bullets. Now once you've got all of that, obviously you need to load the magazines. Now there's 2 ways of doing that. There's the quick way, which is the ammo box, which basically is iron block again. More iron, more box parts, and you stick your magazine in there, you stick your bullets in there, you click fill up, and it does the job. If you want to do it the slower but cheaper way, I say cheaper, it is 4 iron blocks. That seems expensive. Let me just double check that. I may have got my recipe muddled up. Where are we? Yes, I have got my recipe muddled up. It is 4 iron, but oh, escape, come on, get myself back into that window. It is, let me just get this and correct it while we're on the fly. Doesn't matter how much you prepare, there's always something you got a little bit wrong. It is 4 iron ingots and redstone to make this. This will give you a manual magazine filler, which you can right click, you put your magazine in there, you put your bullets in there, and you do click fill up, and it's 6 1/2 dozen t'other really. Now the final box you will want to do, if you want to really take advantage of this mod, is the gun box, which again is more iron and gun parts, and in here you put your gun and any optional attachments, so scopes, barrel attachments and underneath attachments. Click build and it will combine them. So I'm going to make a couple of guns. I'm going to run down here and we are going to start off, and I want next info. So I want the Barrett M82A1, which is the sniper rifle. Probably one of the most expensive ones in the pack, but it's well worth it. And we go create, and there's my gun, all done. It's got the iron sight at the moment, nothing fancy about it whatsoever. Now, if I move along the Desert Eagle, I want the Heckler and Koch USP 9mm, which is cheap, probably one of the cheapest guns in the pack, with 5 iron and 2 redstone. And again, bang, I've got myself my little 9mm pistol. So opposite ends of the scale. .50 cal sniper rifle, 9mm gun. So then we're going to come in here and we're going to say I want to make myself a magazine. Now, magazine for that is 3 ingots. I'm actually in creative mode, so I don't need this, but there's my magazine. It's empty. Only took, or did it? There was that bug in there. Stick in oops, that's just 1 ingot. Create that, and we're done. So we've got our 2 guns, we've got our magazines. Next thing we need is bullets for the guns. So we'll start off with a Beretta again. Click on info, it's 3 ingots, 3 gunpowder, and you're going to want a lot of gunpowder for this as well. So I'll stick in 3 ingots, stick in 3 gunpowder. You can put more in, and it will make 5 rounds. If I stick that one in and do info, it wants 3 ingots and 3 gunpowder again. But the difference here is I now get 50 9mm rounds out of that. So we've got a gun, we've got bullets, and we've got magazines. If we're using the ammo box to fill these, we can stick the old thing in there, stick that in there, click fill up, and it's done. If we wanted to use the manual mag filler, we would stick the magazine in there, stick the bullets in there, and then repeatedly click until full. Simple enough. Now, currently, there we go, we've got a little pistol, it fires, we've got the sniper rifle, it's a little bit louder. But this is a sniper rifle, so what would be useful is some of the add-ons. Now, there's more add-ons than I can reasonably cover in this review. I will link to the mods website. So, this is the first one, silencer. 3 slime balls, 4 iron will give you a silencer. Nice. Heavy barrel, basically like a kind of a diamondy club shape, will give us a heavy barrel that increases the damage of a weapon. We can go with the this particular layout will give us a straight pull bolt, which for the sniper rifle is great because it means you don't have to come out of scope to reload. Iron and redstone will give us a laser pointer for the pistols, so that's fairly cheap. And then a couple of the sights. This is 3 iron, 2 glass and a redstone, gives us the holographic scope. And the second most expensive sight in the game, this is the 12 times scope, which is iron, 3 diamonds, will give us the ballistic scope for the sniper rifle. So running back down here to the gun box, or was it weapon box? I can't remember. Yep, gun box. If we put the pistol in, put the laser pointer at the bottom, and give it the heavy barrel, and I'll give it the holographic, and that gives us a custom gun. Take the same with the Beretta. We'll give it the scope, the silencer, and the straight pull bolt. Why have you got a bipod? Silencer. Interesting. Split. I didn't put a bipod on there. Silencer, straight pull bolt. So where has... Let me just change the time of the day. Not that it matters because we're in friendly mode, but right, let me just go and... well, I don't need to do it, I'm in creative, aren't I? I shall go and grab... You can see all the various options there, and then there are rocket launchers in this as well. I'll take the ballistic scope again, stick you on, and build. Now it's got a laser. There's something bugged here, I think. Take that off. Build. Get the straight pull bolt, and I'll go for a lower scope, the 8 times. Ta-da! 8 times. Straight pull bolt, silencer, and a Nah, there's something not playing right. Anyway, so this is the 20 tie scope. But it's got a silencer on it. Obviously it's very sensitive, and it's quiet as a bell. Right, now I wanted to just go over the damages of these weapons, because I'm going to change that down to a slightly small, well, I'll leave it because God knows what I'll end up with on it. Over here I've got a few test subjects, iron golems. Oh, forgetting myself, I was going to show you the whole range of guns you can make. Yeah, so we have the AK-74, the FAMAS, the Barrett sniper rifle, the IMI Galil, Desert Eagle, Hammer, HK-416, the HK USP 9mm which we built, the M249 SAW, M4A1 carbine, Magnum rifle, MP5, Spaz 12 shotgun, Steyr AUG A3, KM UMP 45, and the XM8 LMG, otherwise known as the failed attempt at a new replacement for the M16. Get my numbers right. So anyway, over here I've got some volunteers, the iron golems. So I'm going to take a Desert Eagle, and let's see. I've got damage indicators on so we can see what damage it does, and so respectable. 17 damage or so with the Desert Eagle. Pardon me. Now, the next along, we've got the Spaz 12. Hello, Mr. Golem. Allow me to test this. 72 damage. Now, that's enough to floor pretty much anything. Nice weapon. M4A1 carbine, 5.56mm NATO standard round, 18 a shot, and quite a lot of knockback. And here we have the XM8 LMG. It's only doing 15 damage. That actually seems low compared to when it was for a light machine gun compared to the M4, but its rate of fire is a little bit higher. So what can we manage with the other two? Well, we've got the HK USP, it's got the heavy barrel, 17 damage, about the same as the Desert Eagle, which seems a little bit high. But, you know, who am I to judge? And finally, this guy, who is so big I'm not even going to try and zoom in on him, is 70 damage, and that is another dead golem. So the final test. Now I realise this isn't much of a test because I'm in creative and this guy's just going to go and fly off and do his own thing, but how many shots does it take to bring down options normal? How many shots does it take to bring this guy down? Let's see. He's got 300 hit points. Not many is the answer. Well, Nether Star, don't mind if I do. Anyway, what can I say about this mod? It is brilliant. The guns are great, highly customizable. There's complete range. If you just go in there, you can see we've got reflex scopes, cobra scopes, holographic scopes, holoscopes, 3.5 times scopes, 4 times scopes, 6 times scopes, 7, 8, all the way up to the 20. We've got silencers, heavy barrels, rifle barrels, polygonal barrels. I think the rifle increases accuracy. This lowers the gravity, whatever that means. Straight pull bolts, spy pods, foregrips, M320 grenade launcher attachment, strong spiral spring, improved grip, laser pointers. We've got the grenades. We've got the RPG, which is quite effective. In fact, that's very effective. What was the other one? I think we've got the s'more in there as well, which is also quite effective. In terms of guns, you can see the complete range of customization options there. A lot more accurate than a bow at this range. Yeah, check it out, it's fun. You can download the mod directly from the site. As I say, there are a whole load of effectively resource packs on there, and or you can try it in some of the mod packs that include it. I believe the Attack of the B Team may have this, or the but I may be wrong there. It could be a different gun pack. Certainly, oh, I blew the item frames off. Certainly the Infamy Modern Warfare pack on Feed the Beast launcher has this built in. So yeah, give it a try. It's fun. If you want to play it on multiplayer, I would highly recommend it, because this is really designed for multiplayer. Really designed for multiplayer. Anyway, that's been enough from me. My voice is getting a bit croaky, so until next time, bye for now, and I hope you found this useful.